let vector v sub 1 be equal to 4, 0, 0, let vector v sub 2 be 9, 2, negative 4, and let vector v sub 3 be equal to 8, 8, minus 24. Use row reduction to determine if the set of vectors is linearly independent. If possible, find a linear dependence relation amongst these three vectors. So the goal is to determine if a non-trivial solution exists to the vector equation. So we want to determine if a non-trivial solution exists to the vector equation x sub 1 times vector v sub 1 plus x sub 2 times vector v sub 2 plus x sub 3 times vector v sub 3 equals the 0 vector. So to do this, we are going to row reduce the equivalent augmented matrix to check for free variables. So we want to row reduce the augmented matrix, whose matrix has column vectors defined by these three vectors, v sub 1, v sub 2, v sub 3. And we're going to row reduce this to echelon form to see what is going on. So here we go. We've got our first vector, the first column vector, 4, 0, 0. Our second column vector is 9, 2, negative 4. And our third column vector is 8, 8, minus 24. So our first column is all set. We have a pivot position at 4 with zeros underneath, so that is good. Moving to our second pivot position, we can use this to eliminate the entry below it. So to do that, we'll do 2 times the second row plus the third row to attain that new and reduced third row. So here we go. Our first row remains as it is. This is still 4, 9, 8. The second row will remain as it is, 0, 2, 8. And now we have 0 plus 0 gives us 0. We have 4 minus 4 leaves us with 0. And we have 16 minus 24, leaving us with negative 8. And would you look at this? We have attained echelon form. Woohoo! Now, not only is this echelon form, but let's observe that we have a basic variable in each of the columns. So this is with a basic variable in each column. So there are no free variables and one unique solution. So we can make our big final conclusion. Since no free variables exist, the vector equation, as stated above, has only the trivial solution. And therefore, by definition, since the vector equation has only the trivial solution, the set of vectors v sub 1, v sub 2, and v sub 3 is linearly independent by definition. And that's our beautiful final answer. Since we have attained echelon form with a basic variable in each of the columns, this implies that there are no free variables, and the vector equation has only the trivial solution. So therefore, by definition, this set of vectors is linearly independent.